To center a div sometimes might be frustrating. So in this video, I'm going to show you 5 quick ways to center a div. Alright guys, so welcome back. Number one way for you to center a div is by using CSS Margin Auto. So now I have my HTML here and I have my CSS here. So for you to move this div, one of the ways for you to move this div to the center is by declaring your margin to be auto. So I can say margin 0 auto and save it, and my div is already in the center. So what this statement basically means is that your margin left should be auto and your margin right should be auto. So we can replace this by saying margin left auto and my margin right auto. So if I save it and refresh my browser, you can see that our div is still in the center. Number two way for you to center a div is by using flexbox. So I will head down to my CSS again, and I already started my div to save us time. So in my HTML I have a div, and inside that div I have another div. So my first div has a class of container and my second div has a class of child. So if I come to my CSS, I already styled my container to take the whole width of the browser. I've already styled my child div. This is my child div here. So for me to center this div, for me to move this div to the center, I will specify my display to be flex. If I save it, nothing will happen, but I have to tell the display flex to make my justify the content to be centered. So you can see that my div is already in the center. Number 3 is by using CSS absolute positioning. The former two code, we were centering our div horizontally. Now we're going to center our div vertically. So for us to do that, we have to specify our position to relative for our container, and for our child we specify our position to be absolute, giving it a top of 50%. If I refresh my browser, you can see that our div is now in the center vertically. So the number 4 way of centering our div is by using CSS transform and translate. So looking at our div here, is a little bit in the center, but we just want to transform and translate it to be perfectly in the center. So for us to do that, we have to write transform and give it translate of 0,50 minus 50%. So I save it. So the 5th way for you to quickly center your div. So in this last example, we are going to center our div both vertically and horizontally using flexbox. So after we've already center our div using flexbox horizontally by using justify content, for us to center our div vertically is by using alignment item center. So you can see that our div is in the center. So that's all we have for today's video. Please like, share and subscribe. Hit the notification button so that you can be notified when we have new videos.